What's going up, guys? It's Impre from Impre Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of History With. History With is being legacied down to the darkness of the world. Now, I'm joking. History With is a series, as you all know. If you don't, be quite shocked if you, because I say it every time. So, I was thinking to myself yesterday, what would make a funny series? If you haven't seen it, yesterday's episode was Soul Calibur. I think it's Soul Calibur 6. I got nothing. Poisonous gas. Oh, that's a lava. That's pretty much a lot of little diamond things attacking. So yeah, history has always been like a big part of my family. We've loved history as far as we know because it's history. I know a key fact about that is another key fact about that is my family have done so many things. Like my dad's grandfather or great grandfather, something like that, has been in both World War One and World War Two. World War One as a soldier, World War Two as a baker. So it's quite meaningful history. But one of the things that we do tend to skip over and gloss over is how hard the times of that back then was. Like for instance, we could say that we are having a hard time with like illnesses now, but back then there wasn't as advanced technology, wasn't as many resources. Well, maybe there might have been more natural resources, but not made resources. So that's why history tends to be amazing for stuff like that. Like for instance, you could have someone who lived, well, let's say, part of a town that's got in a bad neighborhood, let's say that. Or you could live in a town that's quite unique. But due to how you got to that town, it's quite curious. That's why history is important to us, because once we achieve one history, we'll try and go to another and keep trying to produce either the same or a copy of it. Oops, I sent the wrong one. One sec, guys. So yeah, as I was saying, history has many different faces and many different criteria. We never know what is a true good history and what is the true bad history. As stated in many different cases, history can be good, history can be bad, depending on who the winner was. Think about it. If you were told that Vladimir the Impaler was the best leader, but he won the war, I'm more inclined to think he must have been. He won. But if someone turned around and went to you, Vladimir the Impaler is the best because he he won the war. Vladimir the Impaler was the best. Actually, Vladimir the Impaler was the best leader because he won the war. You wouldn't believe it. But if someone said Vladimir the Impaler was the best because he stopped the war or he died trying to protect his people in the war, you would more likely believe it because it's something you can't ignore. He's actually sacrificed himself for his people. That's why history is important to people. History can bring a country together. History can bring a nation further apart. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then I can't explain it any better than I just did. That's why history is always changed, so the winner always looks the best. It's sad, but it's true. The winner will always look the best in the eyes of the person who wrote it. Because the winner is the one that always writes how it ended. If you don't know what I'm talking about, like I said, I can't explain it any better than that. You could live so long and yet not understand that sentence. I have a few times. Never understood it. But now I'm older, uglier, all that jazz. I slightly start to understand why that sentence is so true. Think about it. If this is something that no person should have to endure, but for instance, you got bullied, or you ended up fighting for yourself, or the teacher's more likely to take your side or the bully's side. Well, it's the side who ended up being probably, I don't want to say this, but probably the weaker of the two. Why? Because both of you are claiming that one bullied the other, but only the bully and you know who actually started it. So if the teacher took the person who was the most beat up side, it'd be the most logical. But if the teacher took the person with the most that isn't beat up but the biggest grin, like see, I'm gonna get away with it type grin, then you'd start to question. But there is one more situation now. No, I don't need water. The bully has actually led you to be seeing getting beat up. So there's one more party that the teachers could ask. But I'm not saying this nastily, being nasty or anything like that, being snide. Teachers are very proud, very reliable people. But my friends had a situation where much as I respect teachers, I couldn't say I 100% respect them anymore. Because I've had a friend who's been bullied and the teachers have done nothing. So I, as much as I want to say, yeah, teachers are the best, I can't. Don't get me wrong, not all teachers are like that, I know that for a fact. But sad part is, once one's been judged, all of them get judged. That's how society works. Like, that's how bullies choose who they want to bully. That's why it's a sad reality. Because bullies will go for the easier targets to let out the frustration. Whereas students, I forgot completely at that area. Students are being targeted because of something, just some random stupidity. Or it's, in reality, bullying is everywhere. In the real world, there's bullying in the adult world, and there's even bullying in the virtual world. You wouldn't want to believe it, but there is. It's sad, but when I actually stop to think about it, it's all there. So why did I choose this video to talk about all this is because I'm not running out of ideas. I'm thinking of things that have impacted my life that could have impacted others. And I want to do, like, for instance, the podcast. It may give a place where people can come, watch stuff, know that there is people out there that have had their same situation. I want to help people. Don't get me wrong, I'm not doing this for any money or any charity or anything like that. I'm not doing a scheme where you pay online for a certain coach and you get something you don't want. I'm not doing that. It's like a stupid scam. But what I am saying is, this channel has been created by someone who has been bullied, for people who have been bullied, or getting bullied, or have been. And it's going to be a channel to help those who have been bullied. Because bullying is wrong and we've got to stand up against it as a united cause. Not people who are individually fighting each other, but as a united group. Because bullying, as I said, is not the best thing in the world. If you have a bully, tell your friends that let people who care about you know. As I can guarantee, they don't want to see you get bullied. You're probably precious to them, and them seeing you going downhill probably makes them upset just as much as you. So remember, bullying is not the not okay. It's never the answer. If you're getting bullied, don't bully someone else. I got one. Like, I know people sit there and go, "Oh, I'm gonna scoop down to the bully's level," and don't. Trust me, it gets you nowhere. Eh, bullying is something that constantly eats in circles. Like, as I'll say, one of the songs that really helped me out when I was younger was Michael Jackson. The song I can't remember it. But it's basically about, have we ever stopped to think about how we are impacting the world? You sound so horrible. I know what I've just said, don't bully in that, but wow, that guy it sounds so bad. And like I always said, one bully does not deserve another. It A lot of bullies will be more shocked if you return their bullying with kindness. And I'm not saying sit there and let them beat you up. Trust me. But anyhow, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm happy because I've got apparently a new monster to use with this tamer. But on that note, I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.